Hi, sis.
Hey, how are you? Greetings from Austin.
Well, all is turning into boxes and wrapping paper here at Green Diva headquarters.
So that was my next question. How is the moving going? You getting the house ready to move into?
Yeah, and the office, and we miss you terribly.
I'm
Jenny,
sorry.
Our sister said, how you doing without Lisa? I said, packing is slowing down.
I am the mad packer.
You're a good packer. In the best possible way. So, I am getting ready to paint the new place.
I think that's so exciting. I love that. It's going to look so beautiful. It needs a paint job.
You know we've done all this homework, right? So I'm talking to the guys at Smart Little House, which is a husband and wife team, Chris and Jane Murphy.
Uh-huh.
And they're talking to me about mythic paint. So I've got this
paint.
Fabulous, woo, look at all the colors. But this stuff is non-toxic. And you're hearing a lot about low VOC, no VOC, and that all sounds great, right?
Right.
But according to Chris, they still have a lot of chemicals that are not being regulated that are still toxic in them, just because the VOCs don't exist or are low. Right. So Mythic Paint apparently has a non-toxic, you can keep all the windows closed and paint your house and you're fine.
Well, I remember Chris saying that even when using these other VOC paints, that
non-VOC, yeah.
In order to get the LEED certification, that when they paint a building, they have to circulate the air 1,000 times to make it LED certified.
I actually think he said 2,000 times. Something ridiculous. We'll have to check on it.
Whatever it is, 1,000.
And that's with no VOC paint, because the no VOC paint still has other toxic chemicals in it. And that's what
I have a question. If what's the Mythic paint called? Non-toxic paint?
Yeah, non-toxic.
So that's different than VOC paint.
VOC is one toxin that is now being followed and regulated. Okay. So a lot of the companies like Sherwin-Williams and Benjamin Moore are reducing or eliminating VOCs because now we know about VOCs, volatile organic compounds.
Thank you.
But there are a lot of other chemicals, as it turns out, that are not being regulated and followed, and so these companies are not eliminating these other chemicals that may and probably are carcinogenic. Mm-hmm. It's tiring. It's kind of like the skincare stuff.
Right. And so this Mythic paint doesn't have anything in it, any toxic chemicals anywhere.
Correct. And I'm not entirely sure what their formula is, but I'm going to write about that along with this a little bit to let people know. But you can be highly chemical sensitive and still use this paint.
Well, the other thing that I was interested in that Chris had talked to us about when we first looked into this was the price point.
Yeah.
That it's relatively equal in price.
I think
it covers better. So it actually costs less to use this non-toxic paint and get great coverage, and of course they have all the wonderful colors.
think the paint that I'll be using is going to be $1 or $2 more than the comparable Benjamin Moore paint, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
But I will use less of it per gallon.
Right.
So
yeah,
I'm going to take some before pictures and after pictures, but I'm pretty excited. So I'm going to, when I write up the thing that goes with this, I'm going to also tell people about our Sleeping Naked is Green, which we did with Chris, where he explains a lot of this to us.
Right.
And I'll take pictures next week when we start painting.
I can't wait to see it. The plans for how it's going to look just sound so fresh and bright and exciting.
Yay! Well, anyway, let's check in the next couple days. We'll talk about something else.
I would love to have a chat with you and tell you about how I saved money on my drive with gas consumption and a few safety tips for traveling alone.
All right, Green Diva Lisa, have fun in Austin.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Take care.